Let's talk about what will happen to your body if you stop consuming sugar for at least 2 weeks. I'll give you the 7 benefits of quitting sugar, explain the causes of edema and high blood pressure, and at the end of the video, I'll tell you how much sugar I recommend my patients consume. First, your cravings for sugar will decrease because by constantly consuming sugar, you get hooked on glucose and insulin swings. After consuming sweet foods, your blood sugar rises. This is called hyperglycemia. In response to this, your body releases the hormone insulin, which lowers your blood sugar. This is called hypoglycemia. And the condition of hypoglycemia is very unpleasant. A person with hypoglycemia experiences mood changes, irritability, hunger, trembling, heart palpitations, sweating, headache, weakness, and in severe cases, even tremors, that is shaking of the arms and legs, fear and panic. The more often you eat sugar, the more often you will have spikes and drops in blood sugar levels. Second, from the previous point, it's clear that without sugar you will feel more stable. Mood swings, irritability, emotional ability will disappear. Moreover, 1 second weeks after giving up sugar, you will stop having headaches. I warn you that on the second, third day of sugar withdrawal, headaches will increase. Do not be frightened by this condition. Be patient to yourself. Your body is not so easy in moments of sugar withdrawal. If you have been on sugar for a long time, then start by reducing the amount of sugar you consume. Switch to natural sources of sugar such as berries, fruits, and natural honey. Third, you will start to lose excess weight. The body first breaks down sugar to glucose and stores it as glycogen in the liver. Excess glucose is converted into fatty acids through the intermediate formation of acetyl-CoA. These fatty acids bind to special protein molecules, apolipoproteins. As a result, lipoprotein complexes are formed, including low and very low density lipoprotein complexes. This is the so-called bad cholesterol, which I will talk about separately if you are interested in this topic. Write in the comments if you are interested in learning more about cholesterol. Maybe you've even had your body tested for cholesterol. So fatty acids together with apolipoproteins get into the blood and are transported to other tissues, primarily to fatty and to muscle tissue. There they are deposited in the form of excess fatty deposits. And having stopped consuming sugar, you will notice in 2 weeks how gradually the weight will go away. And at first, the volume of waist and thighs will start to decrease. Fourth, you will have less swelling. There are several reasons why excess sugar intake causes swelling. When you eat a lot of sugar, your body begins to metabolize sodium intensely. Sugar, or rather glucose, attracts sodium. Moreover, glucose and sodium molecules are carried by the same transfer proteins. It turns out that sugar attracts sodium, and sodium attracts water, and swelling occurs in the tissues. There is another important mechanism of edema formation in obese and overweight people, which for some reason many doctors do not pay attention to. When you consume large amounts of sugar, you produce, or your body produces, the hormone insulin, whose main purpose is to lower blood glucose levels. The spikes in insulin levels cause the levels of another hormone, aldosterone, to rise. This hormone is produced by our adrenal glands. It is this hormone that retains sodium, chloride, and water in our body. It is this hormone that increases the volume of circulating blood through our blood vessels and increases blood pressure. It is this hormone that is activated by adipose tissue and can even be partially produced by fat cells. This is why obesity is accompanied by swelling. Fifth, accordingly, without excessive sugar consumption in your body, there will be no excessive surge of insulin and aldosterone. Edema will go away and gradually blood pressure will come to normal. Of course, it is important to reduce salt intake, or rather sodium intake, because we don't consume sodium only with food salt in the form of sodium chloride. Sodium is found in many foods in the form of ingredients such as monosodium glutamate, flavor enhancer, sodium benzoate, preservative, sodium phosphate, leavening agent, and many others. I always pay attention to my patients and educate them on how to properly read food labels. Everything big always starts small. 6. The less you eat and drink sugar, the less hunger you will feel. And the less hunger you feel, the less often and less you will eat. Because of this, you will lose both extra pounds and excess edema. 7th, a huge benefit of giving up sugar is reducing inflammation in the body. Excess sugar leads to increased levels of inflammatory substances that can cause changes in many organs and systems, including leading to a breakdown in the integrity of the inner lining of your organs, blood vessels. This is called endothelial dysfunction. It is endothelial dysfunction that leads to diseases such as atherosclerosis, where the walls of blood vessels thicken and plaques form inside the vessels, narrowing the lumen of the vessel and impairing the blood supply to the organs. Having realized all the harm of excessive sugar consumption, you will certainly want to reduce the amount of sugar in your life. After the sugar 2-week detox, I recommend consuming no more than 20 grams of added sugar per day. Not carbs, no carbohydrates at all, but specifically added sugars. This is totally doable without harming your body and psyche. I wish you royal health, love and light. Your Dr. Zarifa Romanova.